If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com. And of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another 6 o'clock content. I say 6 o'clock, it's another content drop because we've already had two things. We had a footies challenge, which was released an hour early, which is a Prime Electrum players pack, I think. We've also been given a new objective, which is really surprising to me because I didn't think we'd get one before Friday, but we have, and it's another one of those upgrade ones like Odegaard, but this time it's Daniel James. You probably know about it already. We'll have a look at him, but what I want to do first, as it's just turned 6 o'clock, is to see if they've dropped an SBC. Now, McKennie was dropped the other day, we know about this, with the wrong stats, because they tweeted a picture with better stats, then they corrected themselves. Well, sort of, they just took it down and didn't say anything. What do we have, though? Do we have anything? Is it even worth me making this video? Alphonso Davies is there. That's the Prime Electrum Players Pack. I will complete that because it's tradable, kind of worthwhile doing it. No, incidentally, no 6 o'clock content. Any League SBC, you know those things that EA started releasing and then completely forgot about? Yeah, we've not got a new one of those. So, that's actually a very surprising thing. No SBC for the day. You know, like the content at 5 o'clock was it. It was like they made a mistake almost. Like they released it at 5, where they normally release it at 6. Caught nearly everybody off guard. They've been rolling out weak foot and skill move upgrades across the board for certain base gold players, not in-form version of cards and UCL cards and special items in general. But we had 81 pluses and 83 rated SBCs yesterday. Alphonso Davies has been there for a while. This I've already got completed actually. I did it because... Hello? I did it because I didn't want to waste your time just sitting there and doing it, and the fact that it was available before 6. So we'll just get that submitted. I've used a few silver cards in there from leagues that I'm sure I could probably sell them on for a little bit of money, but is what it is. We'll pick up the pack for that. We'll open that in a second. But I'm a little bit surprised we've not had anything else. Just either another player or player moments, flashback, anything like that. We've not been given anything. They've obviously dropped the big transfer, Daniel James, which gives you a 50k pack back, which... To me, right, they're doing it wrong. Completely wrong. So Odegaard, for instance, it's the same situation. The 80 rated you unlock, and then you use that to get the 84, you use that to get the 85, and then eventually you unlock the 87, which is the group reward for the entire objective. They want you to submit all 4 of those to get a 50k pack. You only get 200 coins per segment, so you're not really picking up anything there. And then you earn an untradeable 50k pack at the end of it, which you're probably going to get an 82 rated card in anyway. I thought they would have learnt from their mistake. Silly me, because they've done exactly the same thing with Daniel James. And I genuinely don't understand why anyone would go, do you know what, I don't care about the card, but I'm going to grind that for the 50k pack. It doesn't make any sense. Surely they would say, look, submit a 75 rated Daniel James, the 80 rated and the 82, which you unlock along the way. Then submit an 83 rated team, or submit an 82 rated team, or just those. Just submit a 75 rated team based around Daniel James, an 80 rated team based around Daniel James, and an 82 rated team based around Daniel James. Forget the 4th segment, here's your 50k pack. Keep it untradeable if you want, because I think that's fair. Obviously they're only asking for the individual player, they're not asking for teams, but still, I honestly would have thought that they would have learned from their mistake there, but they haven't done. I don't know why anyone would go, right, I'm going to go grind it all just because I want the 50k pack. I know everyone's not going to want the all of the cards, but still. Let's go and have a look at those, just in case you weren't around or you didn't know about this. That is the card. That is the final group reward. Only 86 rated. Bit questionable. I mean, still a good card, right? And we will look at the in-game stats in a second. So it's still a good card. I'm not moaning about the card. I'm happy he's got it. Right mid as well, which actually helps me out a lot thinking about it. I didn't even think of that. Helps me out a lot because the base card, the silver, is a left side. Now on my road to glory, I kind of do need a right side. Doesn't really link in with my team because he's Welsh and plays for Manchester United. It would have been better if he played for Chelsea or arguably if he was English. Not in real life, but just for the game. But in terms of what you need, 3 assists using Premier League players. Of course, this could be any game mode. So to unlock the initial card, you could go do that against a friend in friendlies. Then you could do that kind of going forward for the next few. So score 2 goals using the 75 Daniel James, which you would have unlocked first of all, of course. That's a left-sided card. And then you get the you get that for a 1 rare player pack, and of course the next segment done. Then assist 2 goals using Daniel James. You could do those both in the same game, and again you could do it in friendlies against your mate, which is convenient. Then you get a striker Daniel James, which would have been actually really good if they would have given us the option, like a player pick, of which position you want. So in either a central one, left mid, or a right mid. That would be kind of cool. You know, you submit them all into an S. That would be so much better. Why don't they do that? They could have done that for Odegaard. Basically, instead of getting your 50k pack, maybe they give you a 25k or a 35k. But you submit the 75, the 80, and the 82 into an SBC after you've completed them. That's how you claim your group reward. So the group reward for this could be a 35k untradeable pack, for instance, right? Then you take those 3 cards, go over to the SBC, you submit them, and you either just get given an 86 Daniel James, or you get a player pick. So you get a left mid, a right mid, and a striker version of Daniel James. You choose, they're all the same rating, all exactly the same stats. You choose which one you want, which position you want him in. That then gives people the freedom to be able to pick one that fits into their team, because not everyone can fit a right mid Daniel James into their side. For instance, if he was left mid, I wouldn't care 1 iota because he doesn't fit into my team in the slightest. But now that he's right mid, I actually really want this card. Just a little thought. Score a volley. It's all squad battle based as well. If you hate playing squad battles, unfortunately, you ain't going to be able to get away from it. So up until promising start, or rather first timer, you can complete all of these against your mates or in a friendly game. So you could literally pick up the 75, go into a friendly game, and get this done basically in the same game, apart from this one, which is obviously score in 3 separate matches. But against a friend would be very, very easy to complete. And then the rest of them is like score a volley in squad battles, score a chip shot in squad battles. Some of these you may have to do once or twice because they just don't register. It's just the way that it is. Score a low driven in 4 separate matches. Doesn't have to be wins, but it's on professional. Then we start cranking it up a little bit. When we go into legendary difficulty, you need to score in 2 wins. This one is world class. That one is just play 15 games. So is the card any good? That's question 1. The answer to that question is, I don't know, because I've not looked yet. So, 75 rated card, I'm not bothered about that, we won't look at it. The 80 rated card is obviously a striker, the 82 rated card is the right mid, and then the 86 rated card, which is a better right mid. Like I said, it would have been better, in my opinion, had they given you the option to pick which position you want. I didn't think about it with Odegaard, because, yeah, they had position changes, but they weren't really like they were striker, then centre mid, then cam. They weren't really like left mid, right mid, and so on and so forth, right? So anyway, this is the card. This is what it looks like. I think great pace, unbelievable pace, right? Amazing agility. He's been upgraded to 4-star, 4-star, which is fantastic. Excellent stamina. Great short passing. Don't need to boost that really. Shot power's very good. Finishing could do with a boost. He's a right mid though, so you've got options, right? You might not. I mean, you obviously don't need to touch the pace. You don't really need to touch the agility and the balance, but the reactions and the composure might put you off, so you maybe want to sort of improve that. To be honest, as far as I'm concerned, I've seen a lot of people say, oh, stick a Deadeye on him. And yeah, okay, putting a Deadeye on him, if you want to play him as a right mid, fine. I would want to play him as a striker, I think. So I'm thinking sniper. We don't need to boost the agility, but, you know, it would be boosted anyway. But 99 finishing, 93 positioning, takes him up to 83 composure, 86 reactions, dribbling goes to 97. Combined with that pace, that agility and 4-star skills, that is going to be just unreal. And then 87 ball control with 99 balance. He is going to feel fantastic. High attacking work rate as well. As a striker, I would argue you can't really get better than that. I mean, it turns him into an 88 rated striker, as you can see up here, 88.1. I mean, I suppose you could probably get him better. 86, 88. Marksman is also an 88. Hawk is an 86. No, yeah, 88 is the highest you can get him. So I think, for me and what I want, sniper. When I review him, hopefully tomorrow, a sniper is what I'm going to stick on him. And we'll see. I can understand if you want to use him as a right mid. putting a Deadeye on him. 92 rated right wing. Makes sense. I am very surprised, actually, that they've not bumped this card up to an 88 or an 89. But it is what it is. I mean, in my opinion, Daniel James has got a little bit more buzz around him, or but at least the same amount of buzz as Greenwood does. And yet he's only 86 rated, whereas Greenwood, I think, is 90 rated. There's a massive gap there. So, yeah, bit surprising, but not that surprising, actually, because it's a free card. Let's go back to this screen right here, and we can go and complete that pack, because they didn't give us anything else. I will double check to see if they dropped anything late. I reckon they made a bit of a boo-boo, and they've decided, you know what, we're just going to pull anything that we were going to release today, because we've embarrassed ourselves again. Tomorrow, hopefully, there will be a decent SBC, because I think yesterday we didn't get a player, did we? We had the 83 upgrade and the 81. I'm going to do an 83 upgrade, actually, right now. And Alphonso Davies was like 2 days ago, so we have not had an SBC for like 2 or 3 days now, which is interesting. Tomorrow could be the day. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. You never know. I mean, EA normally think that Team of the Week is good enough in terms of content, so we'll have to wait and see. But let me just chuck in whatever I can here to make this work. Not bothered about... a lot of these are untradeable anyway. I'm not really bothered about what is worth what and what have you, but we'll just stick an 84 in there just to get the rating up. Put Bonaventura in there. If you want advice, don't use anything above 83 rated. I mean, you could probably get away with doing, what, 2 83s, 3 or 4 82s, and then a bunch of 81s. I think that works. I'll stick Kramaric in there, see if that's 82 rated. It is. I want to just double check to see if we can maybe get an 81 or an 82 instead of the 83. Might not need to use it. We'll stick Lecomte and him, and maybe even go for Thiago Mendes. So first off, I'll try Thiago Mendes instead of Kramaric. No. Then I'll go for the 82. No. So I was right in saying that the 83 is required. And it's because I've used a 79 rated right back, and I've got an 81 and another 79 rated over there. I'm alright with it, though. I know I'm using Marek Hamšík, but I genuinely don't care. We'll pick up an 83. I think I'm going to do an 81 plus as well. And we've got our Prime Electrum, and then that will see us out. So unfortunately, no new content in terms of SBCs, but hey, we've got ourselves a really nice objective player. Like, regardless of whether you like him or not is kind of irrelevant. This is a good move from EA. It's a nice step in the right direction, because I think now what we can expect nearly every week is a SBC on a Friday for online purposes. So for instance, the Odegaard equivalent, and then you can expect one midweek, because what used to happen, of course, was we had to wait the whole week to get a new objective. So now hopefully they'll release one on a Friday and then one on a Tuesday, so at least we have one every few days to do, which would be really good. So I think they're sort of learning from certain things. What I'll do first is I'll open the 81 plus, because I have almost no faith in this whatsoever. Can we pack ourselves something decent? Not from the 81 plus. We're not even going to get a board. Best thing you can hope for if you don't see the board is a UCL card. Well, there we go. Eder Militao, not bad. I kind of want to keep the 83, so I will. I'll open the Prime Electrum. This is tradable. This is from the challenge from today. You saw me complete it. It is going to be a board. Happy days. I do like a Prime Electrum. They are one of my favourite packs. It is going to be... So is Aaron Geese, isn't it? It's never Vidal. Aaron Geese, 83. I mean, from that pack, what more can you expect, really? That's not too bad, to be fair. Bunch of non-duplicates in there. Striker from Mallorca, I think, which could be useful. I think I'll just discard him because non-rares are pretty useless. They should give us an upgrade for a non-rare that isn't the 2-player pack, really. That would be kind of handy. But anyway, 83 rated plus to end us off. Can we get anything good? I had a lot of luck with these actually on the Road to Glory yesterday. Nothing too crazy, but just nice little walkouts. 87, 86s. Unfortunately, on this occasion, one of the worst boards you can get in Sommer. I think he's 84 though, to be fair. So it's not. Maybe not the worst, but the Swiss flag is definitely a killer. But anyway, We've traded Hamsik and a bunch of other stuff for Sommer. Not really worth it. If you have enjoyed today's content, for whatever it may be, then do me a favour and hit that like button. Let me know what you think of Daniel James's overall reward in the comments. Don't be put off by the rating. The card looks very, very good. So ignore the rating. Look at the in-games. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel for you, of course. And until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.